this is the project. It's a Kamikaze style George Lynch Mr. Scary guitar. It's kind of engraved. It's got different layers. This is gonna have to have the original Kamikaze colors on it. The beige, red, black. I think we're skipping the yellow on this one, so we're only gonna be doing 3 colors, but you can see it's got these different layers here. So there's top layer, middle layer, and then bottom layer. The bottom layer is gonna be the beige. This layer is gonna be the red, the middle layer, and then we're gonna go black over the top. This was given to me already, taped up and prepped and primed. So what I'm gonna do is I need to mix up my beige color, and then I'm just gonna spray the beige first. I'm just gonna kind of get in these areas, do my beige color. I'm gonna let that dry. Then I'm gonna tape off the beige. I'm gonna go do the red, and once the red's done, I'm gonna tape off the red. Once the red is sprayed, then I'm gonna spray the black on this. So it's a little bit more involved. Kind of dealing with some weird depths here. Really want to make sure that I get my color, onto the sidewalls here. Bit of a technical challenge. It's going to be fun. Totally up to it. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right. All right, so I'm gonna start with my Olympic white, something I already had in the cup. I'm just gonna add a smidge of brown to it. Keep in mind, these are very technical terms. Smidge and brown. You're gonna wanna know these for later in life. When you go to do any kind of color mixing, you wanna do smidges with browns. Smidge and brown. Just a smidge of brown. All right. Oh, you know what? That might actually be it. Looks pretty beige. I think I want to add a little bit of yeller to it. A little bit of yeller. So let's do that. I got some yeller here. It's kind of like a vintage yeller. Put some of there. Just a smidge of that in there. Smidge it up. Thinks this looks pretty good for the Kamikaze beige. I need a reference. All right, it's a lot different than what I see in my head, so I need a little bit of red in there. I'm gonna want to throw a little bit of green and a little bit of yellow in there. Okay. Just a smidge of that. And then a smidge of yonder yeller. All right, so this is what I'm going for. All right. This is what I've got. Oh, there you go. So don't know, man. It's pretty close, you know. There's different colors throughout the years that this beige was. So I'm kind of going with an older version. I don't know how much it's aged in the photo that I'm referencing, but I think it's gonna be okay. All right, so let's do some spray. All right, time to spray that beige. Beige. Everything that's beige needs to be beige. It's fucking beige, dude. It looks so different on camera though. But believe me, it's beige, just like Daddy's khakis. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, why does it look like that in camera? I hate it. I hate it so much. Please adjust. It's not any better. Whatever, fuck it. All right, next color, red. I'm gonna let this dry for a bit. And then, bye-bye Daddy's khakis. I'm gonna cover it all up. All right, so now that I have the Daddy's khakis beige color sprayed, that was a mouthful. That's what she said. Going to tape off the beige color now so that I can spray the red color. So this is how it goes. Beige, red, black. So I need to tape off all this beige. I swear it's more beige in person. I'm looking at it on the camera right now and it looks like fucking, I don't even know what color that is. It almost looks like olive green or something. Anyways, super beige in person. So beige, red, black. So everything that's the second layer, that's all gonna be red. Everything that's this bottom layer needs to be taped off. That's gonna be a fucking hell of a time. But we'll get through it, like we always do. Why I said yes to this, I do not know. For the challenge, probably. All right, let's see what we can do. Come prepared. Where the fuck is what? What am I looking for? Where is my X-Acto blade? Where is that? Where is it? Oh, is it in there? No. Is it in here? No. Why would it be? Why would it be where I need it to be? It never is. God damn it. I'll be right back. Right, fresh, new blade. Fresh, exciting. I want to make sure that I get this right because I'm going to need to keep this on for the remainder of the job so that when I go to spray the black, this is also covered. I'm going to have to cover the red after I spray the red. I do not want to get black on either of these colors. That would fucking suck. I would end up having to go back and redo everything I've done. I do not want to redo everything that I've done. I've already goddamn done it. You can see I'm kind of putting it up over the side of where I've taped off on the inside of the route. That just kind of helps make sure that, I guess, there's not going to be really any gap between, you know, the wall and the floor of it. Oh look, it looks like Daddy's khakis now. Now it looks different. Oh wait, what? I don't fucking know, dude. It's Daddy's khakis, I swear. All right. Fucking Daddy's khakis, you know? I realize that these videos aren't necessarily instructional videos, but I do hope you do kind of learn a thing or two from them. You know, whether it be how to tape something off, how to apply paint, or how to lose your fucking mind, or better yet, how to just say no to painting in general. That's the real thing, you know? That should be your real takeaway. So I'm only going to do this for the walls of the beige, right? So let me tell you what I mean by that. When it gets to over here, like this layer, for instance, how it's going to be red, I'm going to leave this wall red. Because so far, I'm 12 minutes in, and the only thing I can paint is that. And holy shit, I need to move, you know? What do I need to do first? I don't know. I don't know. Hard bass. In all fairness to my own stupidity, it would have been a lot easier for me to just clip out at the bottom, cut out around that. But had to do things the hard way. The beige tape is just too sticky. Just like Daddy's khakis. Well, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Well, I guess kind of figure out the flow of it. I think the easiest thing for me to do is, instead of taping it off by section and then, you know, doing the ground or whatever, I'm just gonna tape off all the walls and then go back and do the ground. There's a lot of frantic handwork there. That's what she said. Remember what I said about how I thought I had it figured out? I was wrong. I was wrong about that. 6:45. I've been here since 6:45 this morning. That is a 12-hour day. I would like to go home. All right, so I went ahead and just finished taping it off. We're gonna do red now. Okay. All right. I forgot to hit record. And that's that. So the red's on there. Now I gotta let the red dry a little bit. Yeah, then once the red's dry, I gotta do the same thing that I did to the Daddy's Khakis Beige, and then tape that off, and then spray the black. That'll be fun. We're gonna have so much fun. All right. The really cool thing about this is that now there's like certain ones that I can just tape that off and not have to worry about the sides of it or anything. It's gonna be so much fun. And, you know, certain ones there's only gonna be like a little bit that I have to tape off over the side. It's cool. I'm ready to move on to doing the black, so I'm gonna tape off the red now. And yeah, that's it. So I was just thinking it would actually be really cool to see something kind of like this, where you get this kind of bright blue, the bright green, and maybe this bright red together. I think that would look pretty fucking neat. Not that I ever want to do another one of these again in my life. I mean, obviously, if you asked me to, I'd say yes, because it's fucking George Lynch. But like, you know, I'd be okay with never having to do another one in my life. But also, I'd be okay with, you know, him being like, hey, I really like these colors, let's do it this way. And I'd be like, okay, fine. Anyways, time for black. Now I just gotta wait for that to dry. Then I can go over it, make sure I don't have any kind of nipples or anything. If I have any nipples, I'll sand those back, put a little bit more black over where I sanded. You know, because this thing's gonna be satin, so I'm just gonna leave it as is and then spray the satin over that. I don't want to have any nipples, you know, kind of underneath the satin. Just want to be able to spray the satin maybe 1 or 2 coats and then go. So once I'm done, you know, with the black, then I can pull all the tape and then satin it. We'll see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous. All right, now it's time to pull the tape and see what happens. Hopefully nothing bad. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty cool. I'm a little jealous. See how different the fucking Daddy's Khakis Beige looks now? Now that it's not against the white. It looks fucking different, and you know it does. Anyway, so next step, I'm just gonna spray the satin real quick and then call it a day. It'll be done. it'll be out of my hands. All right, I'm gonna spray one more coat of satin and then should be good.